Yeah, not at all, Scott. And they got after it for more than 2 hours in a fully padded practice. And head coaches Sean Payton and Anthony Lynn told me this was good because it helped players refocus at the task at hand, having to play somebody else after a lengthy training camp. Now, good news for the Saints. First-round draft pick Marcus Davenport, who's missed the past 2 weeks with what Payton told me was a groin injury, returned to practice. Now, he was on a limited basis, but you could see some of the special pass rushing proficiencies that he had, especially with his bull rush. Also good news for the Saints, defensive end Alex Okafor, who's been out with a leg injury. He also wasn't padded, except he was a little bit more limited. Now, for the Chargers, defensive end Joey Bosa, that foot injury, he did not practice. Anthony Lynn told me their goal is to get him ready for Week 1. Also noteworthy, first-round draft pick safety Derwin James worked exclusively with the starters, with Anthony Lynn telling me this is part of a rotational process of what they've seen of James in the strong safety and in the free safety role, Scott. They really like where he's going, but he does have some things to learn. Back to you. All right, Coach Lynn, you came in here, got in some good work against what should be a playoff team. When you're this deep into training camp and getting a joint practice, especially against a good team like the Saints, what do you think you get out of it?
You know, that last week, training camp, it makes guys focus a little bit more, because you bring in an opponent like this, playoff team last year, probably a playoff team again this year, good competition. I believe you get more out of these guys evaluation-wise, and it just kind of breaks up camp.
When you see a matchup like Marshawn Lattimore against a Keenan Allen or a Mike Williams, and they're getting reps, Pro Bowl type player against Pro Bowl type player, what do you think they get out of it?
Steve, iron sharpens iron, and I think we get better. Even in situations where we lose out here, I feel like we can correct it on tape and guys can get better. You can see exactly where you're at. Sometimes when you're going up against your own teammates all the time, you know there are tendencies. You can cheat a little bit, but when you get a different opponent in here, you got to rely on your technique, your fundamentals, and then, of course, you compete.